after Prince, it was like starting all over again because she had had a taste of what life could be like, and it looked like it was all going to happen, and then there was that loss.
She was pretty much left out there, like, you know, by herself with nothing.
It was late '93. She kind of disappeared for a few months, and nobody saw her.
She was living in Panorama City, somewhere deep in the valley.
Like 4 exits past, like nothing.
It was an ugly house.
It was like a Sanford and Son. Like, it had junk in the front yard.
She had no telephone, and it was like total ghetto.
She went from everything to nothing.
However, I don't think Carmen felt sorry for herself.
When things got really bad with Carmen, the one person that she always talked to was her mom.
Her mom told her to be strong and to hang in there.
She was always going to swim. She was never going to sink.
I said, you know, they're doing this show down at Glam Slam, and some of the greatest dancers are dancing, and it's called Erotic City.
Glam Slam was Prince's club. He had it in the middle of downtown LA.
She finally broke down and gave him a call. He was nice enough to say, look, I'm putting together this show at my club. It's called Erotic City. I want to make you the star.
Put your hands together for the erotic dancers, featuring Miss Carmen Electra.
Welcome to Erotic City. My name is Carmen.
They performed every Friday night, only to, like, Prince music. The show was off the hook.
I really loved what she did. Even if there were 10 people there or 250 people there, she danced as hard as she would if there was no one there.
She was making, like, nothing to work there, but she didn't do it for the money. What was driving her was just an inner fire, you know? She just burns really bright inside.
It's in her heart. It's in her soul. It's part of who she is.
After Glam Slam, she started getting little modeling jobs here and there, building up her portfolio.
A friend of hers who had some connections at Playboy thought it would be a great idea. So we took her down and they did some test shots. With the whole Prince history, Playboy figured it would be an interesting story. So in 1996, they did a spread.
The camera loves some people. They simply come alive in front of the camera. Carmen is one of those rare persons that is, you know, has a magnetic quality in person and also on film. What she manages to project is hot.
I love it. She was really scared. I don't think she'd ever taken, like, nude pictures, and I think it was really freaky.
And she'd say, no, I can't look, I don't want to look, and she wouldn't. Like, she freaked out. And I'd be like, are you kidding me? If I look like you, I'd be like frozen food section, buck naked, every day.
She was worried that it wasn't going to fly, but, you know, we assured her, hey, you know what, as soon as this hits, you're going to blow up. Playboy came out and flew off the stand.
I do remember that her issue was very popular. She was somebody the readers want to see with her clothes off.
It's like, wow, where did she come from?
My God, that body. She does. She has the body of death. Her breasts were like double the size that I was used to. I was like, did you? And I pointed to her, she was like, no, and she denied it.
It was 96 when she got the implants. She wanted to be like that ultimate pinup, that, like, you know, boobs would take it to the next level, and they totally did.
Posing for the magazine made sense. I think it was a turning point for her career. It was the springboard for her.
Things really started taking off.
She started entering in different avenues, taking acting classes.
With the whole acting thing kind of just happened.
She did the movie Good Burger.
You hungry? Yes, I am hungry, but not for food. I'm hungry for you.
She was able to finally start to establish herself on her own and be independent.
She was getting offers for television.
Let's go to my new host, Miss Carmen Electra.
In 1997, she replaced Jenny McCarthy in Singled Out.
Carmen was definitely nervous about Singled Out. Stepping into Jenny McCarthy's shoes, who just is this outrageous personality, has to be difficult.
The pressure was on.
It was MTV, and it was just, a lot of people saw it.
How would they react, or how would they accept it, or wouldn't they?
That's really scary. That was scary for her.
She came in, she nailed it, people loved her. Again, she was electrifying.
It really gave her confidence.
Let's meet the guy already!
I
after that, I mean, things were just kind of like rolling in.
Carmen caught the eye of a Baywatch producer, and Pamela was leaving the show, and she thought, you know, that would be a great replacement.
She played lifeguard Lonnie McKenzie.
I'm like, you can't even swim.
She could not swim worth beans. But you know what? She could run really slow, and she looked good doing it, and she got the job.
I think she looked at it as like, this is my opportunity, and I'm just going to do it the best I can.
Baywatch was seen by over 1 billion viewers a week.
I think 192 countries get to see the phenomenon of Baywatch. I mean, sometimes people don't have running water, but they get to see Baywatch.
She was very excited. Very, very excited. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, you know, her mom got really sick.
Carmen's mother was diagnosed with a brain tumor.
She was really shocked and just heartbroken. You know, that's your mom.
You know, she'd pull me aside and say, you know, what do you think? Do you think mom's gonna be okay? And, you know, and I'm like, you know, I don't think she ain't gonna be right.
They gave her some time off to come in and see her mom. We told everybody, so, you know, y'all need to go see her now.
She'd come in, you know, to be by her side and stuff. She was in a hospital a lot.
And the mom would tell her not to worry about her, you know, that she was okay, and to really concentrate on herself and her career.
Carmen is an amazingly strong woman to go through what she went through and to continue working and continue doing what she did. To go to a set every day and have to learn lines and focus on that to pay for your living, and also to know that your mom is ill.
So she was working her ass off.
Her mom was totally excited to see that, like, all the hard work that her daughter had done was, like, finally bearing fruit, and she got to watch it. She was totally proud, totally proud.
She came in and she worked really hard. I mean, okay, Baywatch isn't known for its thespians, but she really tried at acting, and she did a really good job.
But just because you're on Baywatch doesn't mean you're going to kind of break out and it's going to be the turning point of your career. She didn't always get the friendliest vibes on set from some people.
There was some cattiness between the girls.
Carmen always kind of felt like she was wearing somebody else's bathing suit.
Not only was she asked to replace Pamela Anderson, but they gave her Pamela's swimsuit. So she literally had to fill the place of Pamela Anderson.
It's hard to come in after people and, you know, try to rock it on their show.
I don't think that Carmen became the kind of Baywatch babe that Pamela Anderson ever was able to achieve.
Carmen actually left Baywatch in May of 1998. They cut, I guess 9 of us, and they called it a bloodbath, because the Baywatch bloodbath.
Part of life is not always winning. You know, you don't always win. And sometimes you do lose.
The 8th of August of '98, Carmen's sister, Debbie, passed.
Her sister passed away in her sleep, like, so unexpectedly.
Carmen was devastated. The whole family was devastated.
That was pretty much a shock.
As if her sister's death wasn't bad enough, about a week later, her mother died.
It was just double whammy for her.
When she lost her mom, she was devastated. Her mom was like her best friend.
I don't know how to describe the pain that she went through, but I was right next to her, holding her, crying with her.
Her mother was her life. Her mother was everything to her, and she was everything to her daughter.
Your sister dies, and then your mom dies. How would you handle that?